Tuloy.
This is it. This is the final match. This is the final of the World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championship.
The big dance.
Park. The big dance. I'm Elias Tagami.
I'm Robert Lawrence.
And this is the final you've been waiting for. Call Me Daddy versus the Mongrels United.
Repeat of last year's final.
A repeat of last year's final. Mongrels United came with a 4-person squad this year. Emmett Ward, Doty, Morgan Hidalgo, and Quentin Bouchard.
Call Me Daddy picking up 2 extra players, Alex Valco, a constant sub for Call Me Daddy, and a new player for their lineup, Quentin Valette. So it's exciting times.
Absolutely. And this is a near rematch to last year's final. So last year the format was of course 3v3, and it wasn't Mongrels United, it was Outlaw Birds, and it was with picks with Doty and Morgan versus the classic Call Me Daddy roster. So this is the rematch that both teams have wanted. Call Me Daddy hungry for it. CMD distinctly ready to prove that that they're still the dominant force in European and world bike polo.
6th straight final.
6th straight final.
6th straight final.
That's unreal. And they've been playing together as a team for 7 years.
So
I believe the same 3.
well,
well,
Greg Van Barben, big shout out. Yeah,
yes.
He took his retirement, of course.
Yeah.
He's a triathlete.
Yeah, definitely the institutions there. Before we get this started, though, I also ready to announce the winner of our online raffle for the Pocket Bourbon Chaser special frame here that we have for a special winner. First place, sorry, I'll start with third
place.
Sorry, the winner of the, sorry about that, the winner of the Bourbon Chaser goes to Austin, Texas, Bike Polo Social Club. Your watch party has won the Bourbon Chaser. The NAH will be in touch with you soon about how to get that frame to you and make sure it's the size you like. And it's up to you to decide who in your club, who in your watch party will win that frame and enjoy the Bourbon Chaser #1.
You know, that's quite good that a club could win it, because that's a loaner bike for newbies, and it's a nice one.
Oh, it is nice. It's gorgeous. This is a gorgeous bike.
I'm not telling you what you do with your frame, Austin Bike Polo Club. You'll figure it out amongst yourselves, but
yeah, and we'll be giving away 2 more of those frames here in person to volunteers, volunteer raffle that we got. Also want to say thank you to everyone who sent in last-minute donations to our disaster relief and to our live stream raffle. Thank you very much. But I think we're going to get this program going. Everyone's itching to go.
So the team's getting organized here. Ball's getting put in the middle here by Doty from Mongrels United.
All right.
Race face, game face is on. Teams are, this is the big dance, as we said, the big moment. These guys are hungry.
Sun setting here at Cool Avon Park, Lexington, Kentucky. Nice little bit of a dramatic setting here.
Yeah, we got a beautiful breeze. It's we were worried about rain today, but John Hayes was very efficient on the game calls, and we've ended up being on time, I suppose.
Well, that, and we sent Porch to the local volcano to throw a whole bunch of goats in as sacrifice to keep the rain away. Doing that was not vegan. Tension building, but also some smiles. Everyone's happy to be here.
I think it needs to be said that this is our first World Squad final, as many people know. And, you know, it's great to see that Call Me Daddy and Mongrels made it into the finals here. So even in this new format, which is, well, for a lot of people, the future, and others forced upon them. But in any case, we're seeing similar results. And we're going to get this game underway. So
now, I'm going to point out a detail from the final last year, which was that in a tie match, the worst kind of situation happened for Call Me Daddy when Luca was down on the ground, and the question has always been in my mind, if Luca had got up quicker and got back in the game, could he have stopped Morgan's backhand, the game-winning goal? So we'll see. Everyone wants
there
to be
are just
the last.
so many moments like
There's
that.
so many little moments like that. So definitely, both of these teams can match each other in intensity, match each other in skill, both with mallet and bike.
So what's actually quite nice about it as well is we can be happy that this is a 40-minute game.
40-minute game.
That's what I'm seeing from the ref here. A 40-minute game, which means even more polo for us to enjoy and more room to determine who's the best.
And more time to hear the Australians sing songs from the Australian corner.
Lexington has done such a great job this year. The courts are fantastic.
Mark trolling the entire match. Mark, the tournament director, certainly a happy man to be done with all the organizing and planning of this tournament. Exiting the court now. He's a genie that just got set free from the lamp. He's done. He's happy.
The dance is on.
Here we go. A little quiet before the storm here. Both teams, a lot of focus in their eyes. Quentin wins another joust. I haven't seen this guy lose a joust all tournament. Match begins early, everyone getting a little tied up in the corner, deep in Call Me Daddy territory.
Mongrels looking for an option here. Quentin, wow, free and shot on frame. Dangerous for Call Me Daddy here. Oh, Valet going down.
He's a little guy, but he's not weak.
And he's riding hard.
Fights it out with Polo against the boards. Amazing work by Quentin Bouchard.
Okay, ball's back in Call Me Daddy territory. They're going to get a reset. We got Quentin Valet, sorry, coming up. Shot. Polo stopping the ball, but manages to lose it to. We're going to have a lot of Quentins on the court right now. To Bouchard. Doty, big shot. Upper V.
Oh! Hard shot over the wheel, under the saddle. It's a no defense zone. There's nothing you're doing to stop that.
It might have hit the shaft of Lefty Will there, but it was certainly high and hard and impossible to stop.
Let's see if we get a replay here. All right, one touch, two touch, winds it up, fires.
Oh, yeah, high on the bike, deflected in the goal. Great shot. Oh, and Call Me Daddy coming right back as Quentin Valet.
And we're back in the action here. Mongrels ball and deep in their own territory.
Quentin Valet's down.
CMD's down. Kicks it out to the front, but to no candy.
Game starting with a lot of energy.
Doty going for a nose pivot backhand.
Quentin down again. Will's holding the ball back, let Valet get in.
I feel like this is one of Will's best attributes is helping keep the pace in Call Me Daddy's kind of like rhythm. He's such a reliable type player. Whoa! Almost bumbles it back into Call Me Daddy territory. Going hot.
He's a veteran. Good defense there. Turnover, Mongrels. Centering pass. One-timer, not quite there.
He was just smashing a bug on the court, which was mean. He's not a mean guy. He's a funny guy.
Big reset to Morgan in the back for Mongrels. Setting it up. Looks like he's out of the goal and back in. They're going to run it 2 up for the moment.
Quick reset there. Mongrels kind of taking a battle rhythm of attack, retreat, attack, retreat. Looks like they're going to... Perfect line change by Mongrels United.
Emmett coming out, big shot guard.
Oh! Lefty Will off to a tough start here in this match. 2 shots off bike going in. That one off the inside of his mallet. Here we see it again.
Off the wheel, off the mallet, back in. Boom, boom.
Wheel inside the mallet, creeps into the goal.
Great shot. Way to come on. Emmett Ward comes on the goal, comes on the court, shoots, goal. Call Me Daddy is not going to be too intimidated by that, though. They are seasoned players. They're going to sit back, although...
Well, if anyone can rally this Call Me Daddy team, it's going to be Luca. Luca can bring a lot of fire and energy into his own team.
And they've brought him in.
I mean, let's face it. Luca's the Punisher.
Indeed. Indeed. He's a tough competitor, and people who play around him are often on the ground. He is a great bike handler, and he goes all out.
Hard into the paint.
Hard into the paint. Morgan coming out of goal. Smooth control.
Advantage called for Mongrels United.
All right, so they're 3 up. Oh, big swing and a whiff.
Morgan trying to get a little fancy there at the moment, just slightly out of range. Jordan of Melbourne Bike Polo is assistant ref, kind of watching off-ball contact, helping Will out in this match. Certainly providing a little extra assistance is always good in these high-stakes matches.
Yeah, I think he's a great ref. We had him for a game or 2. No look pass by Luca, picked off by Ward. Quick pass over to Bouchard. Couldn't get the one-timer again, but...
Tries to get the two-timer.
Off the bike. I think he was trying to draw a foul there. That didn't work. These guys are good enough on their bikes to stay up. Sometimes it's actually advantageous to put a foot down. If you're
Deep back in Call Me Daddy territory. Lefty Will carrying it up right wing. Emmett just making his presence a little bit known.
A little conversation between Will and Polo right now. These guys know how to find each other.
What a touch by Emmett. Quentin Bouchard, he shoots. Oh, right up Luca's mallet into his face cage. Quentin makes a bit of a sour face after that flub. Accidentally hands it off there to Polo. Polo wide to the right. 35 minutes left in this match. Just enough time to get comfortable.
Yeah, wow, 5 minutes already, and these guys are going super hard. This is the World Championships.
Whoa!
This is the final game. Wow, he still had
Emmett
2
Ward,
shots.
never yielding in his assault.
Back to back here. Call Me Daddy, Luca. Oh, trying to move, didn't. Oh, taking Ward down.
Emmett brings himself down on the hit, looking for the calls toppling. Emmett maybe getting away, actually a soft call there. I might have called that one flagrant myself. Anytime you hit someone hard enough that you're taking yourself out primarily first, you're not in full control.
Luca leaned in quite hard and fast on that ball. I'm not sure how much any of that contact could have been avoided though.
Oh, Luca's gonna bait that hit too. He wants it. He wants a hug.
Looks like he's shaking his left hand here. Might have sprained it a bit. Luckily, it's just on the break, so he can probably steer.
Nah, he's just got a Polaroid. Took a photo of that moment. He wants to remember it forever.
So we're looking at the classic Call Me Daddy lineup. Trying to get these 2 goals.
Ooh, kind of an errant swing there. No injury. Kicks it out front.
Great pass.
Looks to find it. Can't send it home.
Polo. Great stick handling. Lifting his head up, making the shot.
Now, as every team that faced off against Mongrels United knows, it's a privilege just to have a shooting lane on Morgan, let alone have Morgan have to block a shot. So CMD is starting to chip away a little bit at the positioning here by Mongrels United. But they're going to have to raise it up a little higher, raise the intensity up a little higher, I think.
Yeah, Mongrels really like that hard on-ball contact. They like forechecking. They don't leave you alone.
Absolutely. I saw Mongrels do a nice double forecheck. They weren't afraid of anything, including the wall.
Doty Polo contact. Polo comes away standing on that one. But Mongrels retain the ball. Centering pass to Morgan, losing his balance. Luca coming in hard for a check, but Emmett Ward seems to have the ball.
Pinning it against the wall. Luca falling over Emmett. Doty. Emmett Ward back to his own territory. Captain Morgan.
Nice little sneak shot, couldn't get it. Will was there.
And I'm just going to note right now, Morgan's coming out of goal a lot more than he has been almost any time in this tournament. Maybe he's been just saving it for this. He wants to play. He doesn't want to be parked back there. He wants to have some fun.
Yeah, I don't think any team in the world can beat Call Me Daddy with 2 players up. I think this is a 3-man game.
Yep.
We saw what happened to Geneva earlier in the tournament in the play-in for the final. They played a 2-man game and they just couldn't get the defense penetrated. Wow, what a play! What a showman!
Doty, perfect self-served air scoop, the tiniest little touch.
These guys are next level.
Absolutely.
And they're inventive. You know, we're seeing moves and techniques that
oh, yeah, I'm going to try that when I get home. Believe it.
Oh, great shot by Will. Punch
little
out of
falcon punch. Perfect control there. No high stick. That's what you're supposed to do, not freak out. I always freak out. That's why I get the high stick call. Oh, Luca jukes himself. Morgan through. Looking for an option there. Sneaks it past Polo.
Mongrels use quite a bit of the scoop passing, and it seems to work.
Yeah, their play is very three-dimensional. They don't just keep the ball down on the pavement. They're thinking spatially in ways that are extremely creative. Still early in this final match here. Mongrels United definitely maintaining possession for the majority of the time now. Certainly not without Call Me Daddy having plenty of opportunities here.
Oh, sneaking it through the bottom bracket there. Will saw it coming, and Luca's away. Will's calling. The old tic-tac. Good shot on frame. Polo in the reset.
30 minutes left on this World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championship final here in Lexington, Kentucky. Coolabin Park. Everyone very pleased so far.
Doty looking for the shot. Ooh, what a move. Polo.
No call.
Down. He's got a long mallet. Great. On frame, Luca.
Amazing play there by Mongrels, but Luca didn't fall for the trick, didn't fall for the trap.
Seen a lot of foot downs here. These are physical teams, bike on bike, body on body, and sometimes
ego on ego. Those are the collisions that are maybe the most dramatic. All right, Polo. Kind of the, I've always viewed him as distinctly like, I mean, the leader. They had the leadership on this team.
Well, he's the captain this weekend. He's also just the quarterback. He's a playmaker. You know, you think of him a lot as the man who's around on D passing, but he can score. He's certainly the centerpiece.
Yeah, the mental anchor.
I think he is the centerpiece of Call Me Daddy. And he's a
whoa!
Nice.
Lefty Will flying in with a wheelie, chopping right down next to Quentin Bouchard.
Fantastic intensity. Lefty Will.
This is the kind of intensity Call Me Daddy needs to summon.
Lefty Will wants to win, huh? And
he didn't come all this way to get second.
Fight. Incredible competitor.
Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication there on Call Me Daddy.
Bouchard's resetting. Shout out to the Beaver boys for bringing the reset into bike polo.
Yeah, absolutely. Morgan collects the deck behind his goal. Doty out, Emmett in.
Emmett's got a great awareness about himself. He keeps his head up so much while he's playing. He's watching everyone else on the court.
Yeah, absolutely. His riding posture, his like attack position is very distinct. It gives him a distinct presence.
Wow, great wheel play. Is he going to shoot it? Got the Portland heckle coming in, not a real sport.
Now, one of the things I'll just kind of throw out there now is I'm a bit of a fanboy of Mongrels United. I like that why they can come to a tournament with full intensity. They also don't take themselves too seriously. Jokingly always with the phrase, scoring is boring. Trying to make things exciting for everyone. They bring a lot onto this court, so I'm certainly having a good time.
Yeah, they have a lot of flair. There's no surprise that they have a lot of fans. Some of the nicest guys ever off the court. Notice I said off the court. No, but no, they're great competitors and fun guys. So you know, bike polo needs that.
Absolutely.
As you said, we need the drama. There's the story in all this. The old guard, Call Me Daddy, still there, still present, and the
they're not done yet.
Oh, that's sure here. That's why we're in the 6th final for them.
Alex Valco coming on the court for the first time in this match.
Now, funny enough, Valco, a little mental game coming here from Mongrels and Call Me Daddy. Valco, part of the Birds, which were French champions last year. Morgan, Doty, Alex Valco.
Yeah.
Now playing for Call Me Daddy.
I met Alex very early in his polo career when he spent the summer in Washington, D.C. visiting family. Yeah, he was playing fixed gear polo at that time. He was a fixed gear freestyle rider.
Was he 14?
He was 15 years old.
Wow. Well, he can buy a beer in the States these days. I think he's 22 years old. But been playing for at least 7 years.
Oh, here we go. I mean, if you blinked, you... Whoa! Regardless of the call, Luca's sending a message. He's not here to dance and play around. He wants to win a match.
Yeah,
enough with the cute stuff. Luca's here to play. He's not afraid to give a shoulder to his buddy Emmett. Here we go. Let's see it. Luca sees the opportunity,
boom,
fires on it.
Huge steering arm.
Comes through.
Well, I think we're 16 minutes into this game, and we've got Mongrels up 2-0, and Call Me Daddy, and especially Luca, getting impatient.
Luca throwing the back of his bike out as a defensive measure there.
I think.
There's a call was extension on Mongrels United. Ball comes back to Call Me Daddy. Luca just kind of creeping across the line there. Ooh. Mongrels United playing a little of a mental game here. Now Morgan throwing up his hand saying he's ready.
Yeah, Luca playing a mental game as well.
24 minutes left on this match. Scores 2-0 for Mongrels United. This is the final, the World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championship. And the call is obstruction. Calls on Mongrels. Going back over to...
No, it seems to be call. Is that right?
Mongrels. Oh, Doty's hiding the ball in his hand.
Yeah, I think the obstruction was on Call Me Daddy. So
yeah.
Mongrels will keep the ball.
Whoa!
Valco down.
Alex has a bit of a bike malfunction there.
Wow, what patience.
And he's back in the action. No hesitation. Emmett back, first to collect it deep in his own territory. Alex Octo hunting. Doty gives it right back to Alex.
Valco finding the shooting lane, just wide. Emmett recovering. Doty getting a little bit of a push behind,
Whoa.
but he's too big for that to matter. Quick pass to Emmett, one more.
One beautiful touch, two beautiful touch.
Beautiful
backhand,
shot.
and it's blocked by Lefty Will's rear wheel. Alex comes in, loses his own mallet trying to play the ball. Doty checking his range there with Luca, who's hunting on him.
Crowd chanting, "We want Bob Ross." You know you're in the States.
But I think that's the Australians.
Even better.
It is interesting, though, the chanting for Bob Ross. Bob Ross probably offering some interesting lessons here that Call Me Daddy probably could have taken into this match. Ooh, Lefty Will getting a little choppy there. Doty punishing him out to the front. Shoots rear wheel.
This is an advantage. They're going to hammer away.
Oh, and it is turned into a chainsaw. This match Whistle blown.
I have to say,
Someone's getting something more than a ball turnover right now.
You know,
here we go. The shot's blocked. Ball kicks out. Morgan's hopping around. See that mallet reaches through.
quick little push on the handlebars of Morgan. Takes him down again. So that's obviously 30 seconds at least, because it was already advantage for Mongrels.
On Will's slash.
And we see off camera here, we can see Polo coming out to have a chat with the team.
Having a chat with the team, quotey fingers, having a chat with Luca.
Indeed. We're only halfway through this game, and he's got to keep their heads in line if they're going to win it.
Luca is being sent off for 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the
first
right
minor
call.
penalty issued in this final.
Shout out to all those from afar watching. People important to us.
Amazing block there by Alex Valco. Oh, and he finds it. Doty with the self-serve air pass and the upward punch shot keeps it low enough that it goes below the top bar but above the front wheel. Very surgical, very delicate hit.
Here's the replay. What a beautiful goal. And the confidence to make
lift,
a goal like
pops
that.
it up, and it crosses.
Of course, on a power play, he brings out the tricks. And
that's the move that's going to be the gift. That's the one that everyone's going to be working on Instagram next month.
I think that's a pretty good blow to Call Me Daddy's ego there. That it's got to frustrate some people. Wow, great. Good thing they've got Quentin here. He's been shooting well all week. Two great goals in the quarterfinals from Quentin Valette against Geneva. So
Luca absolutely turning himself inside out, sneaking past that last defender, but brings himself down by the boards.
Quentin's a bit of he's maybe the calm they need right now on the court. That's probably a good choice by Polo to bring him in. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde here. Oh,
ooh,
getting fancy. No call there. Could have been a little bit of an advantage there on the mallet from Doty.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice patience.
Quentin coming in like a lightning bolt. The crowd is having a lot of fun right now, getting inventive with their cheers. This time a bit of an animal cheer. Call Me Daddy, collecting themselves back in their own territory here. Quentin on the forecheck.
Call Me Daddy need to get a goal in here to try to change the tide.
Absolutely. If only just for to end the momentum, get a confidence booster. Honestly, taking a timeout right now to breathe might be to their advantage. Luca, soft pass, hard shot, and he finds it. Oh,
great.
Don't let it's like, that was a bit of hypnotism right there. Everyone slows down, and then there's a hard, lightning fast shot.
Incredible. Quentin has done so much work.
Here we go, let's see this again.
For this team.
Big shot, hard, fast, no stopping it.
And we're live again. So Call Me Daddy gets on the board here. 3-1 Mongrels with about 20 to play. We're halfway through this match, a little more. Luca's doing moves, but no one's on him. Making sure he can get free.
Nice lane there, challenging Emmett Ward. I like how when Emmett's on forecheck, it's about establishing his presence. To whom?
Well, they conserve the ball there. Seems up by the pressure. Big shot on the wheel of Alex Valco. Call me Daddy, recovering. Quentin. I tell you what, Quentin is just making the difference for Call Me Daddy right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's definitely improving the kind of composition of this team dramatically. Ooh, a little tussled there.
Smart play by Luca to try to take Emmett down. He wasn't fooled.
That time he was.
Emmett coming in strong.
Luca, keep firing.
Quentin calling for Alex to come out of goal and help him out. Create some shooting space.
There's a whistle in that play.
I'm wondering.
I'm guessing that they might have had an advantage in taking the ball back behind the goal, ended the advantage.
You know, I'm with you on this timeout. I'm wondering when we're going to see it. That seems like a good opportunity for Call Me Daddy to come. Maybe not though. They've just scored, so we're going to try to hold on.
18 minutes. Play on.
18 minutes left on this match. Back pass. Still no lane to shoot on. Emmett Ward. Ooh.
Careful with the
block.
block.
Almost got an obstruction call there. Debatably could have. Whoa. A little tangled. Doty walks away with it. Not sure what happened there.
Great save.
Going for the millionaire.
Great save by Luca there. That could have been easily a goal.
Bit of a headbutt on Doty.
I think Quentin grabbed a little bit too much break there. I was shocked by the.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Ooh, Luca battles it out, walks away with it. Oh, Doty with that long mallet, just such a large area of effect.
Yeah, great ball control and hand-eye coordination just to pick that ball out behind his back like that.
I'll say this though, it's not often that we're seeing Doty act in any sort of desperation. That clear was definitely hopefully not a sign of fatigue for this Mongrels team.
Morgan having himself a rip. This is just missile time.
Absolutely. It's a shooting gallery.
Great shot. Luca putting it right on the mallet of Morgan. Nothing going in for Call Me Daddy right now. But great play on both ends. Call Me Daddy waking up. You know, they went early on with the classic line of Will, Polo, and Luca, and it wasn't working. And here they got the two subs in. We'll say the two young guns, new additions, and the tide seemed to be changing a little bit, at least energetically.
Certainly more shooting opportunities.
Great pass from Emmett Ward.
Good if it goes. Morgan, again, having a little flourish there with a little kitten paw touch on the ball.
Just got the call for 15 minutes left on the game clock. Still a lot of time. And we're going to see a lot more energy coming into this game, I suppose. Certainly in the last 10 minutes when the pressure Pressure is on.
Hard shot, blocked by the mallet, goes to the air. Luca, it's his. He's not sharing it.
He won't stop. It's great. Luca's one of these players that can take anybody one-on-one, and he's got a great shot, so he's super dangerous, but
Oh!
I think he did that to himself there. Ward going down. Panicky approach. Oh, and Luca's down. This
Starting to get into a bit of a gymnastics routine now.
and we go, yeah. Quentin, great steal.
He's got speed. Bouchard pushes him off to the wall just in time to close off that shooting lane.
He had a thought about it, but didn't want to force it. Ended up losing it, and Mongrels retain possession now. We haven't seen Bouchard in a moment, so he's fresh, and he shoots right on goal. Great shot. Dangerous in the crease.
Still stacked in the crease. Luca, up court, raclette.
What speed. I don't know if that was intentional, but that was a nice fake if not.
Doty looking for an option. Doty reminds me of like a really flashy basketball player.
Like an Allen Iverson or something.
Yeah.
But a big one.
Someone's gonna get that. Who's gonna give you the ankle breaker?
I might have just dated myself by saying I don't even know if he even plays anymore. So Luca looking for a solution. Working on his stick handling skills. Shooting wide. Quentin Valette.
Luca just hypnotized me. I'm sorry. I'm just shaking that off right now. Luca's hand-eye coordination, unreal.
Wow, and he uses the wheel. Wow, if that was in. He is really putting it in, putting the effort in right now. Bringing out all the tricks.
Nice line change there by Call Me Daddy. Polo back on the court.
Probably a good decision. Luca certainly was going to be getting fatigued if he wasn't already.
Call
All
Me
that
Daddy,
running around.
they're definitely pulling some long shifts here.
We're not seeing many two-man changes on Call Me Daddy's lineup either, you know. It seems to be one player for one player at a time, so we don't have these, doesn't seem regular.
Oh, did the Pete Abram. Polo cooling things down a little bit.
Mongrels too high in the Call Me Daddy zone.
Doty takes the bait.
Polo's not going anywhere. They've pushed him to the side, and they've picked the ball off of him. Unfortunate pass for Bouchard.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Time's ticking away.
10 minutes left in this World Championship.
It's taken him 20 minutes to get it. Well, the first goal for Call Me Daddy must have been 15, 20 minutes into the game. We're 3/4 way through the game now. We can hope for another.
Harden to the corner. Still counts in Portland.
Wow, Polo using his
Doty
strength.
still not going down.
Two big guys.
Quentin on the assault. Ooh! The deflection comes up and hit Bouchard in the face. Shakes it off. Alex. Great handoff to Polo. Beautiful touch.
Polo mishitting that. Call Me Daddy really need to get a goal here.
10 minutes, 2 goals, that's easy. That's a lot of time. Well, it's not easy with this opponent, but 10 minutes, that's time you can work with. But not if you're making mistakes like that.
Yeah, just don't seem they're getting the best shooting opportunities. A lot of these big shots are great from Luka and on target, but, well, he's out now,
but still kind of coming from a place of desperation.
They're coming from far enough away that I think he's got his mallet on it every time, so. They need to get creative here.
They need to sort of crash the goal and get inside that crease area.
Mongrels feeling very confident, holding the ball in their zone. They don't need to be forced into action here. Wow.
There's the ankle breaker.
Second.
Quentin over the bars. Mongrels coming up, left wing. Bounces around, it's in the crease. Polo takes it around behind his own goal, builds up a little speed. Emmett back on the court. Fresh legs. Advantage for Call Me Daddy. Looks like it's going to be a slash, but the ball comes behind the goal line. Alex
There's
didn't
a timeout.
stop it.
Or is that a dead ball?
Yeah, it's dead now. Alex didn't respond quick enough. He let the ball go behind the goal line, which kills the advantage.
Yeah, that's a new rule this year. It's a good rule. Not everybody's used to it just yet.
Call Me Daddy definitely upset about that. They were looking for some opportunity like this.
So here's the 2-minute timeout. Well, exciting match so far. You know, Mongrels scoring the first goal so quickly really set the pace, I think, that gave them the confidence to come in and take a few risks early on, and some of that has paid off.
Absolutely. Mongrels definitely got Call Me Daddy playing them by their game. I would say with the exception of Luka, who comes out and plays Luka's game. Luka only knows Luka's game.
The game changer. The wild card. Yeah.
This is not a game. We now have like 4 refs on the court. We 4 ref shirts.
Sun setting here in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. 1 minute left on Call Me Daddy's timeout.
Just a note for our listeners, if you want to donate to our disaster relief, you can send money to treasurer@nahardcourt.com with a note that says disaster relief, and we'll get that money to our friends and family in the Polo community affected in Mexico and Puerto Rico. We really appreciate all the donations that have been sent in thus far over the week, and it's really going to mean a lot to people we love and care about. So keep sending those in. And thank you very much for watching this live stream. It's been a real special thing to be a part of. Starting to feel a few little raindrops right now.
Yeah.
Just like the tiny, small ones, though.
A little gloom.
A little gloom.
But for whom? Oh, God.
Play on. 8 minutes. 8 minutes remaining. 8 minutes remaining. Play on.
Game on. Call me daddy ball. 8 minutes left. Polo hooked up on the side.
I've just been notified that the bike polo gifts are already hitting the internet.
Couldn't even wait for the final to be over.
Oh,
great. No. Wow.
Luca's back in.
Luca trying to force some shots.
Mongrels actually off balance a little moment there, but CMD not be able to capitalize.
Yeah, Polo coming in strong on the forechecking now. He's going to have to use that body. Try to stabilize Mongrels and get possession here. Doty's not intimidated. Dangerous, dangerous opportunity there for Call Me Daddy. Oh, another shot on goal by Doty.
Now, Polo tapped Doty's mallet, and Doty did some Polo Aikido and just added that energy into his shot. Ball's back in Call Me Daddy territory. Alex Marco up left wing. Emmett Ward down. There's a whistle.
Wind's picking up. Starting to drizzle a little bit here.
It's going to get dramatic. We're going to have lightning and thunder and rain and a guy on top of a mountain with a guitar. It's going to be rad. He's going to be shredding.
Let's hope all that happens after the final whistle.
But if music starts coming in, I hope Mongrels United understand that they can't shoot until the bass drops.
Emmett Ward and Doty running the offense here. Polo forechecking really hard.
Getting a little chippy here.
He knows he needs possession of that ball. The time is ticking. Great stop by Luca. Counterattack, big shot.
Shot from afar.
You know, these boards really rebound. The ball rebounds really well off these boards.
Oh,
some of those
excellent.
big shots, you can sneak in there and just get another shot on the goal really quickly. So, not necessarily a bad thing to take that mid-court shot. Mongrels really, really good in position on the defense here.
Very close call there. Oh, and advantage for Mongrels. Perhaps a bad call. Thinking it might have actually been toppling on Doty.
Well, Doty was smart about how, if it was, he was clever in how he fell, because I had seen him do that earlier in the tournament.
Well, clever is a word I would use with Doty for sure. He's a clever guy.
If there's some foul contact,
and there's a whistle.
Sometimes it helps just to put the foot down, as we said earlier. And he's started that. I hadn't seen that before this tournament.
Something flopping influence of European sports. Cough, cough.
European final.
European final. Touche.
4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Well, that Bob Ross Mongrels game was absolutely exceptional.
20 seconds.
So,
Here we are. Emmett's already crossed. Doty sneaks through. Oh, and Luca taking the hit on the shoulder, Emmett knows what he did. He knows what he did. He's trying. First, he tried to protest, but his smile broke.
Well, Emmett and Luca, old teammates from Dead Rappers, the old days. Shout out to Brendan, probably typing away in Barcelona. The third of the Dead Rappers.
Ball back in Call Me Daddy zone. Alex Valco coming up slowly on the left wing. Emmett covering him. Here's that speed. Looking for an option. Ball's up high, and it is out and up over the tent.
That was fantastic.
Took it on a magical ride. Say goodbye, ball. You'll make some dog in the park very happy.
Well, it would be nice, I think, to see Call Me Daddy get a goal here just to up the suspense a bit.
Hey, about 3.5 minutes left. If anyone can do it, absolutely they can. Emmett Ward, you would not know that this guy's been playing in a 40-minute match, how much energy he's got.
This might be it.
No, says
Morgan was there.
Morgan. All mallet.
I don't think Paul got the touch on that he wanted, but Morgan was certainly ready. One of those got to go in.
Luca sneaks past.
Emmett Ward making Call Me Daddy run.
3 minutes.
Emmett Ward's played, this is his second championship, playing here in Lexington, played in 2015 North American Championships.
And he won.
On this court.
So he's no stranger to victory in Lexington.
Absolutely not. Fond memories indeed, I'm sure, for him.
He must feel pretty comfortable right now.
Long pass, Morgan.
Oh, that it looks like a. I think that's going to be a 2-minute. Luca might be taken out of the game here. That was too much.
Morgan came off his handlebars. He didn't look like he had a chance to grab his break.
And what a sport. I mean, did you see him? He just gave Luca a dab.
I think that was pretty generous of Morgan.
He's he doesn't stop smiling, whether he's been scored on or fouled tremendously.
Oh, there he goes. All right, he's good. He's good. But he's got a lot to smile about because scoreboard.
He's a few minutes away from being world champion if something doesn't change.
And I'm still seeing 3 players on Call Me Daddy on the court. Polo riding over to Will, and looks like Luca's slowly inching backward off the court.
Yeah.
Call Me Daddy, you have 10 seconds to be ready.
Oh,
Here we are.
we're doing a substitution as well. Polo taking himself off. Quentin
I
coming
think
in.
this is an intelligent decision.
I agree.
Get the emotion out of it.
Doty hunting around the edge of the crease, trying to bait Quentin to giving him an opportunity to open. Emmett. Oh, he's trying to go for a repeat on that.
Stay up.
That fancy new-ish that he's got. Second slap on this penalty. And in comes Polo. Good penalty kill there by Call Me Daddy.
Get organized here, boys.
seconds. 90 seconds.
Doty sneaks past one, sneaks past two, but takes himself out. Breakaway. Call Me Daddy 3 up. Fires. Doesn't find a home. Quentin fires from far, finds Emmett's wheel instead.
1 minute to play.
And Emmett takes himself out, a little jackknife. A lot of action there at the edge of the crease.
It's going to be hard to get the ball off of Mongrels right now.
Absolutely.
Without a foul.
They're not even trying to go all the way down. They're going to kill the clock.
Certainly.
13 seconds left. And they're going to close with something.
Wow.
And there it was, one to finish it off in the dying second. The dying second of the match. Emmett Ward finishing this World Hardcourt Bike Polo Championship with a walk-it-in goal.
Incredible.
Incredible. Oh, and they are, what a bunch of goofy guys.
Well, hard-earned, hard-fought all weekend. Came in as the 1 seed, European champs.
Absolutely. Tough loss there for Call Me Daddy. Two finals in a row versus,
Quentin Bouchard. 6 finals still for Call Me Daddy. Impressive performance over 4 days.
And I guess this makes Doty and Morgan enter the 2 championship club.
2 rings.
2 rings. We don't do rings though because we're cheap.
Yeah.
We're super cheap.
2 pats on the back.
2 pats
Good
on the
job,
back.
guys.
Infinite pats on the back.
Well, you know, there's the live on in history, the legendary team. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's been great. It's fantastic.
Excellent final there. Absolutely definitive in its result. Perfect play there by Mongrels United. A lot to say about this championship. People came from all over the world, practiced all year. New format, new rules, new faces. Teams like Super Polo out of District Federal, Mexico City.
Oh, so great Latin American teams. I mean, big surprises, super solid.
Incredible
play.
show of talent everywhere. And there we have, no fluke. The fancy, showy, beautiful polo of Mongrels United wins a 2nd championship. So before we close out our broadcast, just want to do a few more thank yous here. First thank you and last thank you always have to go to our host club, Lexington Bike Polo, and the city of Lexington itself. Specifically, a special shout out for Tiffany, who, as an organizer here on the ground, Tiffany Morrow, should never ever again have to pay for a drink anywhere that she visits. She's one of the hardest working players in the entire sport.
Yeah.
Was the keystone, the linchpin in making this event happen. Definitely also big thanks to all of our sponsors, all of our volunteers, all the people who showed up early every day to make this event happen, all of our media team here that filmed this broadcast and made it possible, all of our on-air talent who helped bring this broadcast all over the world for everyone to see. It's been a really special experience for all of us here in Lexington and hopefully all of you at home.
Thanks so much, guys. Hey.
It's been a pleasure. 2017.
The 2017